Hello everyone, this is my commentary track for my Thanksgiving special I did this year. So this is actually a video I wanted to do in 2018, the year I started my channel. And I wanted to do it again in 2019, but 2 years in a row I just didn't really get around to it. I think then I didn't really want to do anything like to this scale, because I didn't feel like I could do it justice yet. You know, I wasn't good enough at editing and like cinematography. I don't know. I wouldn't use fancy words like that for what I do, but yeah, I didn't feel like I was capable of doing it justice, I guess. So this year, I am glad I finally waited, because I think that this did come out really good, and I don't think I could have done it as well as I wanted to if I had done it a year or two prior. So one sort of interesting, I guess, fact about this is all of the music that I included in this was music that I would have heard around that time. So the cookbook was from 2003. I was in kindergarten, so a lot of the music that I used in this video is just from games that I would have played around that time. Right now it sounds like Muppets Race Mania for the PlayStation 1 music. There's some Muppets Party Cruise music in there later too. Don't worry. I thought that would be neat to sort of capture the essence of what the cookbook was really all about. Oh, this was this was not an enjoyable. I mean, this is probably the least fun I've ever had actually filming a video, because I was just putting myself through torture. But the whole editing process for this one was so much fun, because this is very enjoyable to watch. Actually doing it was not so enjoyable. So like the egg thing, I had to take like a 10 minutes off to just think like, okay, what have I done? This oh man. I had started this the day prior, so the first couple of shots from me cooking were from the day before. I had started the cherry pie, and then I realized I didn't have tomatoes, so the cherry pie segment was across 2 separate days, and then on the second day I just did all of it in the span of like 2 hours, I want to say. It didn't take nearly as long as I expected to, and most of the time was just me recovering from having to eat some of these, which was a terrible idea, but I'm so happy I finally did this, because I've had this since 2003. I've been so curious as to, like, my cherry pie recipe that I made when I was 5. I've just always joked about, like, oh, I wonder what that would taste like. I would, like, joke with my family, hey, I'm gonna make a cherry pie this year for Thanksgiving. They didn't believe me. This year I actually did it. I didn't. I'm the only one who tried these. I threw them away immediately after. Just the smell was so bad. This one here, the cherry pie, it didn't smell or taste good at all, but it wasn't as horrifying as I expected, I guess. The princess cake is absolutely the worst thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. A lot of the other recipes in this, so this one I started working on this back around September of 2020, I want to say. I got out the cookbook, and I started looking and deciding, okay, which recipes do I want to do? Because at first I was just going to do the cherry pie, but then I thought it would be funny to just try as many that I could. Some of the other ones in there were easy. It was easy to decide which ones not to do, because quite a few of them were like, buy a frozen chicken leg, cook it for 4 minutes. Alright, it's done, eat it. Like, if I do that, I will die. So some of those I couldn't really do. When I was editing this, I actually found something that I meant to talk about but didn't. The pictures that I use for the technical difficulties screen and the transition slide later, I use pictures from when I was the age that I was when I wrote the cookbook, or just that recipe, just because I thought that would be a neat little touch to include. Anyway, back to whatever I was saying. Princess Cake was unfortunately possible, and that one was like just bad enough that I had to do it. I didn't even do half of what was in the cookbook. Oh, there's the monkey picture on the computer in the back. I think you see it again better later. Don't worry. I wanted to hide the funny monkey picture on the computer back there. Oh, so this one here. I was originally going to go like out into the middle of the desert or something funny, and just film myself like walking around just in the middle of an empty desert. I didn't end up doing that. I ended up going to just the zoo, and I filmed about 6 or 7 different shots of me just wandering around lost, and those were the 2 that I decided. You see the other one here soon. So that was really fun too, getting to, cause you know, like a lot of my videos, I'm just sitting at my desk. So there's the other one with the Monkey Island in the back. But yeah, a lot of my videos, I'm just at my desk, and like I want to do more, but I'm at my desk, and like I can't really do a whole lot. So I've been trying to expand things. Like Bedrock City, the video on that was really cool because, you know, I got out of the house for it and I filmed like something that was not just at my desk. This one's a little more interesting. There's the monkey. You can see him clearly there. This part was fun too. I came up with this joke kind of on the spot, so I was like, oh, let's just walk around the house and find objects that we can use for this. Oh, but yeah, this is what I was saying. Like this one is like at least in the kitchen too. It's not just at the desk, so I can do a lot more. I can get different shots from different angles, and I can just get a lot more creative with it. But actually, like going out to the zoo to film some stuff, that was really cool to do, and just, you know, to go to the zoo and see some humorous monkeys. It's always good. Oh, the bacon one. I wonder where some of these kids are now, and like if they still have their cookbooks or if they ever made them. And then yeah, this is just a good end joke. So now we're gonna go into some deleted scenes, and thank you all for listening. Rocco. Hey, buddy.